Quest update V74 dropped recently, and we already went in depth, talked to you about the new multi-room space setup, how seamless multitasking is now automatically in the headset, other little features like how DisplayPort cables can now broadcast what you're showing through the USB port, and now in a new V74 SDK, we have got thumb micro gestures, and that AI audio to expression we talked about got some updates too. So let's talk about what micro gestures are. This is part of hand tracking, a subset of gestures where we're used to opening your hands, fully seeing each finger moving independently, pinching to grab stuff, tapping stuff with your finger. Now, this is kind of like a D-pad in ways on a controller, but you put your thumb down on your finger and you're able to just turn and move your thumb from side to side. So there's a smaller thumb tap. You can swipe left, right, forward, backward, all by keeping your hand out in a somewhat closed neutral position and just moving your thumb around. Meta says they want these to be intuitive and low-calorie inputs, implying that it's a much less strenuous way to swipe. Or if you're used to swiping on a phone, you're just kind of flicking your thumb up. This would be more like that, rather than having your whole arm up, touching a menu, and then swiping in an upward or downward direction to look at things. This is still early. You're not going to suddenly see this show up in apps, but developers can choose to integrate this into them, even for PC-linked up quests. Some websites also hypothesizing that this could be a first step towards the wristband codenamed Ceres, a Meta-branded wristband that would use neural micro gestures, whether that's input on Quest or for the future of Ray-Bans or the Orions, and all that is still to be seen, but we'll keep you updated. But we also told you before about how Meta was trying to make audio to expression, meaning that a headset could listen to how you're talking, the emotion in your voice, and try to translate that to face tracking, rather than having to have more sensors, more cameras, more expenses to have face tracking. And basically, Meta said that V74 SDK has also brought improved aspects, including emotional expressivity, the mouth movement, and even non-speech vocalizations. So maybe if you grunt, that's going to show up now on your face in VR.